is there a possibility of moving the pelvis? And I don't want to I don't want to lose the leg too much, but looking to see whether or not there's movement in the spinal column, segmentally across the spine. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Good. Giving him that information. Great. Taking the leg, connecting to the foot, moving the leg. Ah, that's better. Now his scapula's freed off. Much better. Yeah, much better. Yes, exactly. But now, still got this flexion in his leg. I'm not quite so happy for it. But think of patterns. Think of patterns and don't think of individual muscles. So yes, Ilya says it's bound to be tight. He hasn't got much lumbar lordosis, so it's definitely more distal, more into the hip, isn't it? More than into the lumbar spine, because this isn't bad here. Yeah. So I would go for, and it's not bad here, not bad. So I'll show you what I'll do. I'm going to change these colours. Can somebody take the green one and put the blue one there, please?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. There. Forward translation of this leg in sitting. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at being able to gain more mobility in lumbar spine, pelvis. I also really would like to know if I've got any pelvic tilt here, which is not bad actually. But can you see from here, all I'm doing is just lengthening the lumbar spine, and just but I'm doing it more from this hand. So and I'm just both legs are moving, yes. So then you gain pelvic tilt. Okay, here because he's lying over the towel, and now I can get this hip forwards better. You see? Maybe give a little bit of delay so that there's a connection into the hip. Because what I don't want is it just to be, but just a little delay, just so he gets a connection hip to knee. Okay? And so allow it to happen now, just a little, that's it. And then you come back from the knee, good. And then I go from the hip, good. And then you come from the knee, good. So I'm trying to keep his iliac crest stable and allow his hip and all these posterior structures. Glute medius needs to be able to work, tensor fascial lata, all the lateral rotators, everything that's around this outside of his hip needs to be more connected. Good, that's it. You do it, I do it. Yeah, let me go a bit more now, bit more. Because all of this here, all of these muscles here have gone here. So I'm just trying to say, okay, so this is, as you say, some sort of muscle mobilization with the facilitation, isn't it? So it's talking to the muscles to gain more receptivity in the muscles, get them softer, get them more active. Good. Okay, let's go a bit more. Yes, you can.
You said about stability from your left hand.
Yes.
And yet you're getting some movement.
Yes, and following. So stable to start, move, then follow.
Okay.
Stay, because that's such a good point. Because so when I've had people helping me do this before, and say students who come, they hold on, and I'm thinking, why am I not getting the movement? And it's because they just hold it. So it's hold at the beginning, allow the movement, then let it happen. Otherwise, you just block it. So it's a dissociation, and it's also getting these glutes down to move them. So get the glutes down, move the leg, move it. Good. So we haven't really done. That's the general idea. Sometimes you have to get right into these lower abdominals and really work the hip. Sometimes I'll work to really lift the hip, lift the thigh, and really allow, and sometimes I have a towel here to take to really widen the hip, yeah? So that works really nicely. But then from here, you should be able to, is he okay? That's okay, that's okay. Yeah, that's good. And I'd go from here. Am I going to fall? Is this going to collapse?
No. No, not straight.
And then soon you need to get him up, because this is a long time, isn't it? But it's not bad. I mean, it's not that long because we've been doing a lot and he's comfortable. Good. Heel. Good. Tell him to lead from his heel. Oh, he is now. Go on. Good. No. Not the body. Yeah, thank you. Hold it. Foot. No. You see what happens when you use your voice? See? Too soon. Too soon. So, too soon. No. Is he okay? Is he uncomfortable? Okay.